A court ruling today that might come in handy to know about that. It stems from the case of two West Island neighbors who don't get along. One man gave his neighbor the one-finger salute. Well, today, a Quebec Court judge ruled that making that gesture to an obnoxious neighbor is a God-given right and is protected by the Constitution. And with that, Matt, the man was acquitted of criminal harassment.
Yeah, that's right. And the judge in this case took such umbrage to the fact that he had to actually sit through this trial that he scolded the complainant in the case and actually accused him of weaponizing the criminal justice system. According to the ruling, back in March of 2021, the defendant, Neil Epstein from Beaconsfield, was arrested and charged with criminal harassment after he flipped two middle fingers at his neighbor, Michael Nakachi, who had threatened him with a power tool. Nakachi claimed Epstein had been harassing him and his family for months, but during the trial, the judge says his own video evidence contradicted his claims and showed that he had in fact been the instigator. In his ruling, Judge Dennis Galiatzos did not hold back, lambasting the complainant and the prosecution, saying, "To be abundantly clear, it is not a crime to give someone the finger. Flipping the proverbial bird is a God-given, charter-enshrined right that belongs to every red-blooded Canadian. It may not be civil, it may not be polite, it may not be gentlemanly. Nevertheless," he continued, "it does not trigger criminal liability. Offending someone is not a crime. It is an integral component of one's freedom of expression. Citizens are to be thicker-skinned, especially when they behave in ways that are likely to trigger such profanity." Then, in his conclusion, the judge riffs on the expression "to throw out a case," saying cases aren't actually thrown out in the literal or physical sense. Nevertheless, in the specific circumstances of this case, the court is inclined to actually take the file and throw it out the window, which is the only way to adequately express my bewilderment with the fact that Mr. Epstein was subjected to an arrest and a fulsome criminal prosecution. Alas, the courtrooms of the Montreal courthouse do not have windows. Needless to say, Mitsumi, the judge, was not impressed.
Well, that was quite clear. Okay, thank you very much, Matt. And that's Matt Gilmore at the Montreal courthouse.